I think I'm live right now. Let me just check if everything is okay. I don't, however, see the chat, so that's kinda, is it docs or something? The second YouTube live control panel maybe. I'm just looking for it. Oh, chat. All right. All right. Should be good. Let me just check if everything is okay. Hello, hello. All right. I think we're good. So yeah, let's get into it. I haven't looked at it at all yet. Just know like I had some pairs that did fairly well last week. Like this one I missed, but my overall idea was good. Euro USD has been good. This was so close to, did it actually? Like if I would have held it, I think if I would have held it, I would have actually like got stopped out, weirdly enough, but I exited earlier, so I took a little profit there. This never happened, so I can kind of remove. Maybe it's still valid. No. Let's just go from the top of the list, I guess. I don't specific order at the moment. It looks like Euro JPY just made a nice little retracement, but it did overall fail to drop below this area. So it, in my eyes, it tried to like go under here, like drop really like a lot lower, made like a little retest, tried to go under here but failed again, and then I'm just gonna skip this, and then it actually failed to go under here. So I think right now we're like in a weird spot with Euro JPY where, let's see if the weekly is still bearish. No, I think the weekly is, well, if you consider this a low, then the weekly is it's actually bullish, but if you consider this the low, then it isn't. Let's see. I would probably consider this like the higher low and then the higher high, and then it broke under, making it bearish, and this like the lower, let's see, like the lower high, and this the lower low. So right now the weekly is bearish. See if we have like a nice little opportunity here. I only want to go for like the simpler trades, so let's see if we can go through them a little bit faster. So we can just put the text weekly bearish. Oh, I put the text like super. don't know what was standard, 12, 16, I think. Weekly is bearish. All right. Scap's nice, I think. Or what's it called? Like the let's see. The daily is, I think, bullish right now. To consider this a low or like a lower high. Let's see. All right, so it's broke under, making this like the new lower high, then it broke under again, making this the new lower high and this the lower low, and then it broke under again. I don't think you count this, but you do count this. And I'm not sure if you would count this. Let's see, on the line chart, I think you might count that one. So let's say this was the lower high, then it definitely got broken. So right now the daily is bullish with this being the high and this being the low. So the daily is bullish. I think the 4 hour is bullish as well. The 4 hour is bullish. I'm not gonna draw the lines. Okay, so we have 2 time frames bullish, 1 time frame bearish. It seems like we almost have like sort of a head and shoulders potentially going on. I see on the weekly a potential head and shoulders. Like this could definitely happen. Yeah. Even though the weekly is bearish, I still see like the overall sort of, this sort of doesn't look super bearish, does it? Because this one could go like this, and then you actually have like a nice little uptrend going. But yeah, we're not there yet. So overall, I don't think this pair is super conclusive. So I don't think I'll be trading this pair. So I'll probably drag this down and just leave it for now. Let's see if I can actually like, let's see the monthly, because I sometimes like to look at that as well. I think the monthly really gives like a pretty solid idea of what it wants to do. If you look closely here, you see on the monthly that the monthly actually closed like under the previous month. And so obviously these two like sort of almost dojis, like I forgot what these are called, but these are like these are kind of bullish, right? Like sort of rejection candlesticks. So after that we obviously got like a bullish pretty strong candle. It engulfed like the top bits of this one, but then instantly there was a huge rejection, which makes me think that this candlestick, like this month, would be kind of weird if it would actually like push above, and it will actually like close a little bit more bearish than it is right now. That's just my feeling based off the monthly. So right now I would probably consider like this scenario. I'll probably consider this like a higher chance than it going like this. and it is actually at like an area of interest, and it gave a doji signal. So overall, I would be okay. Like I would be interested in this at this point, like straight away, but obviously like super, what do you call it? Like super zoomed out. But it's a little bit weird, but it's definitely not gonna be my top pair, but I would potentially, I'm gonna set like an alarm here, like near the top. And if it starts to struggle here, I'm interested in like a sell, because like what's the harm in risking this like this much? Like it not breaking above like the last high, when you have like such a like big downwards potential, because it can actually like go way below this, right? So like a 15x, you can definitely like wake me up for those. So yeah, I'll I've put my alarm there. I'll also put my alarm like under here, because I just want to like keep an eye out. If it actually goes lower, then I might look for a retest like the next day, right? So let's see what actually happens. But this for me right now, not super interested, but I'll keep it like a little bit up there. All right, let's see. NCD cut. I think these dailies, like these sort of lines, are not valid anymore. However, the weekly still is. All right, for this one, I'm just clearly looking for a sell right now. It's very obvious to me. It broke under like last structure, like this structure. If it closed above, I wouldn't be looking for sells, but it did close under on the weekly. So basically, I would be looking for like a little retest of this area. Let's see if there's an actual area of interest nearby. Is this like a solid area of interest or not? Basically, I do see some touches. Yeah, I do see some touches, like I did this for a video. Let's get back to area of interest. Why is it like, I need to change it, because I was first at like, I used a black background. All right, just need to go to 25. That's better. Can I save it now? Save as AOI. Save. Yes. All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we actually have some touches, right? We have one clear touch here. We have like, I think you could consider this a touch. Here it also retested it, but this one, definitely like a nice touch. This is a little bit above, this is a little, like this is under and this is above. So maybe this area should actually be like a little bit bigger. Let's keep it like this for now. This definitely a touch. Maybe I should move it up a little bit, but think I should do it a little bit more like this. All right. This is also a touch, so right now because I like made it bigger. So yeah, we have like multiple touches. It is like at an area of interest now. Um, however, like for me, it would make most sense if like the next week will actually like move up a little bit higher, like to this area or something, and then potentially go down. But I could also see it going for this, like this previous structure point. So, oh, this is a way stronger area of interest. So, uh, yeah, this does make more sense to me. So I need to get rid of some lines and stuff because it's starting to get a little bit cloudy here. I think I'll just remove like this one, or I use this one. Um, let's see. Where was the area I was looking for? Just had one, but this does look quite solid on the weekly. This one, if you make this like a little bit bigger, you have like this where it also struggled. Maybe this better. It's like right in here, I think. Still struggle sometimes with like the exact placement of like the areas of interest, but all right. I think we get like the point. The ID definitely like for sure is just a move up. And how far this move will actually go, I think it will probably be around here, but we shall see. I'll just put my alarm right around here, right under it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this one up there as of like I'm pretty interested in this pair. The thing that I like, I don't know, sort of don't like is that the monthly already like sort of the monthly wick already got filled. So there's not much left to gain maybe. Do I see the monthly going like this? Could be, but it's an okay trade. As soon as I get like a nice entry signal here, I'm interested, but okay. It actually like touch this previous area of interest I drew like a long time ago, as you can see. All right, this is 100% going up for like the next few candlesticks. Well, not 100%. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. It would be really nice, but maybe it's not next week. Maybe it's the week before, the week after, that we can have like another simple little retest, but also with the EMAs, like the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA potentially line up within like a few days, maybe like 4 days or something. They could like line up. That would be like an ideal trade for sure. And the weekly is bearish. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Weekly is bearish. The daily is bearish. All right, let's just write it down for. Oh, bearish, of course. All right. So we're looking again for a simple retracement around this area of interest, just a new lower high. It already gave 2 dojis, so surely the next candlesticks will become bullish. Is this an area? I think this might be like a small little area where it potentially creates like the lower. Yeah, this could definitely be like a small little area where it will create like the lower high. I'm just gonna remove this one, I think, or is it like really strong in the weekly? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna remove that to make it a little bit cleaner. So yeah, potentially we're looking for this. So I'm gonna set the alarm right under and see if it gives us any signals by then. The 4-hour EMA is there already, so I don't really like that because it might, well, I do like it, but I don't know. It's best if it comes whenever there like it is at the area of interest, but I feel like this one will be there like a little bit too fast. But yeah, overall nice. I do like that trade. Let's see what happened with USD CHF because I have been in that trade last week. I don't know why there's an alarm here. I'm gonna remove it. And I'm also gonna remove some of these lines because they're like annoying me. Is this a low? I think you can consider this a low. So yeah, we have this, the higher high, new higher high. We have the new higher low, which it really did try to break, but it failed. That always signals for me like some sort of yeah, it's a bullish indication. The weekly, well, it's still bullish, of course. Just try to close above and it failed. So I think the first few days of next week it will be a little bit bullish, but I think overall we will be seeing some bearish momentum, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think upcoming week's candle will sort of look like this. Little wick. And then like this. probably like this, and then it will try to break under, but we'll see if that happens. But I envision it might. So ideally, also I can remove this because I'm already like long out, so I don't care about that anymore. Also this one was way too far. Could stop that. All right. So on the daily, I wanted to try to push higher, but failing. So like around this area, around 800 or something, and then going down. 600 potentially. I think around this area. Like this. I'm down. If it goes like this, then I'm more than happy to look for a sell. The weekly doji says enough for me, so this is definitely going up there. I do like myself like a doji candlestick, so it's my favorite. The only problem is it might try to fill the entire wick, but I don't really see that happening. So and you could also consider it like retesting this area of interest before heading more to the upside. But I think the weekly trying to close above and failing, like clearly failing, and all, but yeah, I think that's a bearish sign. But I don't like, for the bearish scenario, I don't like that the daily failed to close under. So it's like a little 50-50 situation going on where we need to just look for the candlestick action. If it gives like a doji around here, I'm definitely interested in selling. But let's go to the next pair. This clearly didn't happen, so we can remove this. I do see the chat, right? I think. Not sure if I can actually see the chat. Probably. Instantly, I don't really like this chart. I don't like that the weekly closed just under this one while trying to close above. This last daily candlestick, it doesn't really say anything. For me, it would be weird if it like goes low like this and then below, but also like the other scenario also doesn't look very clean. So there's no scenario in this trade right now where I think, oh, it's super clean. Like this doji candlestick, super easy to interpret it, right? This candlestick like closing above after like a bullish momentum, just clearly like making like a sort of a new potential higher low, right? Like right above here. Super simple to interpret it. What the fuck? So yeah. But this not so simple, right? Because this closed under and this closed somewhat bullish. So this is like not interesting right now. Yeah, this one just goes down. Not interested right now. That's good to also do sometimes because I don't often do that. Where I'm just like, okay, I'm not looking at that right now. It's not interesting. The trade that I wait, did I get stopped out on this one? No, I actually collect some profit with this one. It's kind of nice. However, this last 4-hour candlestick isn't super bullish, of course. Strong buy, the indicators say. I think it might like does this and then go up and like really fight for it, but I think it will probably just test if it goes lower, but potentially failing. So for me, I would be interested in, let's just get rid of this. Potentially I would be interested if it would be somewhere around here where I can just put my stop loss under and have like a nice little 4x plus. But only if it fails to like break under. So it would probably even be lower and I would probably have even a tighter stop loss. This is probably the only way I would be interested in the trade right now. Most of the time it wicks to the bottom anyway, from my experience. I took like what's it called? Against headaches and stuff. But I'm now instantly like super tired. But I'm glad I'm doing this right now because I need to get this over with. And I think people will also like value this probably. Hopefully. This is like a tougher to interpreted that word as well, because this one is kind of like a rejection candlestick, and this also kind of rejection candlestick, but at the same time this one did engulf these, so it's like bullish and bearish at the same time, kind of weirdly, and this one is kind of bearish and bullish at the same time as well, because it's like bearish because it's like it closed lower than it started, but bullish because it's kind of like rejected the area. So this one, I would have to say I would be looking for buys around. So I'm setting my alarm, just chilling. It will be at around psychological number as well, so that's good. And yeah, let's see. I think this will most likely happen, but this one isn't a top priority for sure. Okay. Christmas Eve. I already talked about this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Not much there. My favorite pair, Euro USD. Let's see what's going on there. Also, I should look at like the DXY first. So dollar did close under. Pretty bearish sign. But the same as what I said last week. Yeah. What did I say last week? Let's see if it actually happened. I thought this would happen. It didn't. So my analysis of like the dollar was wrong. So this one is kind of tough because I think it will create like a little wick again and then go potentially down a little bit further. So I don't really have anything like sort of clear signs from the dollar. Yeah, there's nothing really it's more bearish than bullish, like short term, like the last candlestick, but overall, of course, clearly bullish. So it's kind of like a mixed sort of feeling. So I'm not super strong against or for the dollar next week. So I'm just gonna look at the pairs freely and just go from there. I luckily did close this early, this one, so was actually in profit. This one can actually go here. There's a nice little win. So I think I closed it around here or something. Let's just say this. I do like myself a 4-hour doji, of course. Of course, and also very close to my alarm, but not yet, not really. The daily candlestick did close above. I don't really like these sort of what next week is looking like. I don't like. So far, I'm not as enthusiastic as I was last week. Like this one was easy to predict in my opinion. This one, like I took advantage of it as well. Clear doji the week before, then like a bearish candlestick, and yeah, this week would most likely be bearish. So I was just looking for like a test of this area, and it did. I can't believe I actually didn't take advantage of this. Like how, why, or did I? Wait. Oh, I did. Never mind. I did. I was already confused. So yeah, I think it's most likely like Monday won't be conclusive on this pair, and it will most likely be sort of like a doji, and then after probably goes lower. I'll just set my alarm here and just keep a close eye on this one because I'm not really sure. It's not super clear, this one. Yeah. All right. Euro USD, I always love it, but this I'm 100% positive on this one. All right. Oh, I remember drawing this, and it's actually like it tested it and went down like crazy. Oh, damn. How much is this even? 300 pips? Like 300 pips base of like a trend line on the weekly. It's crazy. Um, well, where would we be looking for? I'm wondering, should we look for buys or should we? All right, just jokes aside, of course we're looking for sells here. It's a clear downtrend. Just looking for an area where it can retrace to, and right now it's like in no man's land, I think, or is it? Let's see what happened here. All right, there is some structure here. It already bounced off like quite a few times. Yeah. But this is like 2008, so I'm not I'm not that bothered. I'll just look for like the candlestick action. Here I just would be interested in selling like whenever there's like a solid candlestick for it. These sort of doji like candlesticks aren't super bullish. So there's like a chance that the next candlestick will just like wick a little bit to the upside and just completely wrecks it. But yeah, I don't know. I would probably be interested most if it actually pushed up a little bit more, because then I actually have like it makes sense, right? Like right now it's only at 2.5x. So yeah, I really do need it to push up a little bit more. Then I'm interested in potentially selling. Let's put on this tool. I think it's showing probably like, yeah, this is an area. All right. Yeah, I think it might retrace to like around here. Oh, these like I do like these zones, but I'm not sure. Like I haven't tested them out too much, so I'm not sure if it's actually like how strong it is. All right, this is definitely not on the top of my list. However, it is super bearish overall. Yeah, no, it's not on the top of my list. I'll put it down. I want some easy pairs. Like, where are the easy ones? Did I already look at this one? I think I did. Think we can get rid of this alarm. I do like this indicator, but it's instantly gets so busy if I turn it on. All right, I'm not gonna touch this one. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, this is where I got stopped out just barely. I'm not sure if it's like it pushed above and then potentially retest the area to go up, or if it's like right now the area of interest struggling and it will actually like go down a bit more. This does look like it wants to go up, right? Short term. This would be like a trade I would be interested in potentially. I'll set an alarm and see what it does. This instantly looks kind of nice. 4 hour looks nice, but I tried to close under, but failed. But I think it might try again. Probably already going. I wish I saw this doji, but then I had to hold through the weekend, so I'm not sure if I would have. But yeah. All right. I think that's it for me. Like I just feel myself getting super tired and I don't know. I'm a little bit sick. I think a lot of people are at the moment, but yeah. If anyone watched this, I hope you actually like did find some pairs that you like. Um, if I feel a little bit better tomorrow, I'll probably do like a little bit of summary video of and maybe look for some more pairs and then go from there, you know. But yeah, this is it for me for now. It's not my day, so to say, but yeah, that's fine. All right, thanks so much for watching, and have a lovely day and trading week.